My name is Rachel Stern, and I'm a firefighter on the Savage Fire Department.
Hi, I'm John Meyer. I'm a lieutenant with the Savage Fire Department. I've been a member since 2017.
Biggest thing is communication, right? So we want to make sure you can.
So most of our training was at the Scale Training Center, which is for Scott County down by Jordan, Minnesota. And so when we go to training Monday and Wednesday nights, that means that we're meeting up with other probationary firefighters who are also going through Fire Academy from Scott County. But for the most part, there is a lot of sitting in the classroom, learning. You have a humongous textbook. Then secondly, we did skills days, or we would do some skills after the presentations in the evenings.
When I joined in 2017, there was actually 6 of us, 5 of us had to go to Fire Academy. Going down to Scale was probably some of the most fun I think I've ever had. You get down there, you get to break stuff, you get to play with car props that are on fire, and you just get to learn a lot, and that's where you really build, a sense of team.
Just the conversations alone that me and the other 3 guys had in the trucks every time we would drive down to Scale was super fun and interesting. It's a bond that I think that we'll have for a long time.
But it was just so much fun. That was probably, I think, the most fun I've had with the Academy, having all the different car props so you can set car fires and go in and building fires, and then get up onto the roof and climb ladders and use saws and all that stuff.
It's a very hands-on type of a job, so there were tons of skills that I learned that I had never done in my entire life, and it kind of pushed me outside of my box. There were a couple of things that were difficult in my first year. The first is everything that I learned was very much something that I had never done before. And, a lot of it was manual labor. And in my full-time job, I'm in sales, so I'm behind my computer or traveling for a business presentation. Secondly, balancing life.
I work a lot of hours at my primary job, and then coming in here and working, the 30 hours required a month. That can be a big challenge sometimes.
It was more than just 2 nights a week. It was studying and getting together on the weekends to do skills training in some instances. It definitely took more time away from my family and my normal life than I expected going into it. There's so many different things that can kind of go off track if you don't have a plan. I actually took my calendar and put down every night that we had training, and any time that I had studying that I needed to get done, or a test or a quiz, put that all out on my calendar so that I had a master plan.
My favorite part of being a firefighter is being able to interact with the community. So this morning we did an event at the library. So it's just a bunch of little kids getting to come and climb in the trucks, talking to the parents. I really enjoy that.
It really had to be mostly about getting back into the community and helping people in their most urgent or emergent time of need.
We come into their homes and they literally will hand us their babies.
I wanted to prove to myself that a girl could do this. One, I can be a role model for other females that think they might want to do this when they're growing up. It's been super fun, going out on the trucks for night to night and seeing all the families and the kids, and they get so excited when we come by, and it's been really fun to see the dads go, "Hey, look, there's a girl firefighter, and you could do this too." And
being a part-time firefighter is a huge time commitment, but at the end of the day, when you really realize how much of a difference you're making in people's lives, especially anything from down to just seeing at pub ed events, seeing kids smiling at you, to going and helping somebody that can't reach their smoke detectors and helping them change it, at the end of the day, that kind of makes it all worth it.
It is what you put into it. So when you're done with all of those classes, you're able to pass the tests, which really are the entry for you to be able to actually work your shifts at the station. And be able to do what it is that you set out to intend to do. I had no idea going into this how intensive and how much training we would be receiving in a short amount of time, but it definitely sets you up for getting ready to go out on the trucks with others in the department and feel confident. My advice for someone who wants to join the fire department would be sit down and really think about why you want to do it. Put it down on a piece of paper so you have that to refer back to. It's something that I did when I started, and it really helped me remember why I was doing this. For me, it came down to I wanted to get involved in my community and I wanted to be able to help people. But when you're going through the weekly trainings, it gets tiring. So you have to have that goal or commitment that you set out to, just like anything else, to refer back to when you're in the mix of all of that time crunch.
Best advice I would give is, really think about it, come in and talk to any one of us. Any one of us would be more than happy to tell you, about our experiences, because every person's challenge is going to be a little bit different. So being able to come in and hear other people's experiences would definitely benefit you if you're considering joining.